A second overtime game of the weekend, Mike. Please, can you talk us through it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm tired. two overtime games in one weekend. I think that's enough for me now. I need a day's rest, but I got to take my hats off to all the guys. They stuck with it. Coming off Friday's game, Lockhart hit that big three, and typically a team that takes it to overtime wins in overtime, but we persevered and won that game. And then today, to take the game to 2 overtimes, you gotta tip your hat to the Worcester Wolves. They're gritty, they really fought hard, but that was one of the things tonight. We had lost 2 big ones to them earlier in the season, so we felt like we owed them one. They're a big physical team. They're well coached. They've got a lot of different options, and they shoot the ball well. They pass the ball well. But we stuck it out, and Antoine Lillard was the man of the match. Pulling off that big shot at the end.
There's a big fight back in the final quarter as well. That was based on 14 points from Nick Lewis, including 10 in a row at one stage, and of course there was that big 3 from Kipper Nichols. How did you feel when that one dropped?
Yeah, I mean, Nick has been great for us all season. He was so solid for us down the stretch there. And then, Kipper, always in the clutch. When we need a big shot from him, he always comes through. So that was a huge shot for us. I was just really proud of how we handled ourselves and how we got there, and we just didn't give up. A lot of guys would hang their head after seeing it go to a second OT, but we stuck with it.
And so we mentioned Kipper's big 3, but also there was Antoine's there right on the buzzer. A huge confidence boost for the side with that one.
Yeah, I don't know why he shot a step back 3 when we only needed a 2 to win it, but that's a shot he works on in practice, and that's a shot he's comfortable taking. And the biggest thing was that it bounced around and then it dropped and it went in. So right on the buzzer, you couldn't ask for a better end to the weekend.
You mentioned that you're probably a bit tired today. Two overtime games, including the one against Bristol. How much will that take out of the guys?
Yeah, I mean, the guys are going to be tired. This month for us alone, we're playing 3 weekends back to back double headers, and obviously, you add on 3 overtimes to that's like almost another quarter or a extra half that we've played. So. I think a well-deserved day of rest tomorrow, and then we'll come back fighting on Tuesday and get ready for another doubleheader next weekend.
It was quite audible that Coach Lyons was asking for consistency in one of those second half timeouts. That sort of thing's going to be very necessary at this time of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. With no fans in here, you guys get a more in-depth view of what the coaches are saying in the huddles. But, Coach Lyons expects a lot from us because we're a team that he thinks we can do big things and we can achieve things, and we have the manpower to do it. So with great responsibility, he wants us to do our best because he knows we can. So he's got to stay on us, and he's right. We have to be more consistent down the stretch.
Longer spells for the likes of Rob Marsden, Oscar Baldwin, Callum Jones this afternoon. Is that something that's going to be a feature of the remaining 3 games?
I hope so. I mean, we got guys that can play. We can go deep into our bench if we need to. Obviously, Rob and Cal are established guys out here, but it was great to see Oscar Baldwin get some minutes tonight. I think he's one of the young talents in the league. He's kind of unknown right now, but I think if he keeps working, he could make himself a brand name in this league.
Surrey away next Friday. They were 77-73 winners over Manchester today, so that keeps their season alive. What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, Surrey, they're a tough team. I mean, they're a little better than what their record says. They've got a lot of different guys that can go and drop big points on any night. So we can't take them lightly. We can't take our foot off the gas. Yes, we've clinched playoffs, but we want to try and finish in that 5th spot or as high as we can. So we just got to keep churning it out, keep grinding out these games, keep winning, build that momentum going into playoffs.
We'd like to finish on a Mike Tuck milestone today. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, the season best. And also, we understand you've now passed 4,200 BBL league points.
Yeah, I mean, huge achievement. For me, I only thought I was going to be here 1 season when I first came here, and that here we are 12 seasons later, and I've dropped all that. So extremely proud of that. I couldn't have done it without the support of the Sharks, the organization, and my family and all my teammates. I'm just happy to be here. I'm lucky to be here, and hopefully I can keep going for a little bit more.
Right, well done today. Let's keep that momentum going and let's move on into the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.